Hello guys, welcome back. Yeah, today we're going to be start our lecture, journey video, and I'm audible to you, I think. So let's start the today's topic. Today's topic is strategy to getting the IT job, basically, like what you need to be do to get top MNCs and how you will going to be do that. Everything will going to be discuss in this video. Let's You will get to know how to you should prepare for that and what I am doing right now and how I am preparing for the top MNCs. I'm getting the response as well. So yeah, I do have around 3 to 5 years of experience, and I'm targeting for the SD2 role as well as SD1, but top MNCs like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Adobe, JP Morgan, Airbnb, Netflix, TCS, Wipro, and Swiggy, Zomato, like this. Okay, so what I'm doing actually, so I do have the plan preparation plan sheets. Here you can see we have DSA sheet, Java Spring Boot, then all the developer interview questions as we discuss every day in in your journey video, then design pattern, LLD, even HLD as well present, then system design, then interview question. Let's see, I do have tomorrow interview scheduled with the XYZ company. I will add the all information questions asked in that particular company. I will going to be add over there. If you want this sheet, just comment me your email ID. I will share it you on your personal email ID. Okay, so let's start with our main today's topic and today's agenda. So today's agenda is uh, we have to prepared. We have the three focus things today, basically. So you have to be focused. um, you have to be focused very well, properly. Okay, so let's start with the, I don't know why this coming. And okay, so today's we will going to be start discuss the strategy of the getting IT job. So there are three things you should consider, and you need to be consistent over there, and you need to be prepared very well for that three things, and your mindset will be like this in these things only. Okay, so first of all, you have to prepare very well, very well. So prepared very well in the sense you have to be solved consistently the some problem, like some things, like let's say DSA and then SQL, then your programming language. Let's see, if you are familiar with Java, then go with the Java. Don't bombard the things. Let's you go Java and then Python, then C++ and other. So you don't do like this. You should you have to be uh, very focused on your one programming language. Okay, let's see Java, only one programming language. Okay, it's mean you have to focus on that. If interviewer asks you the um, in-depth in-depth question on that, you have to able to give the answer of that particular question. So let's see, in my case I am good in Java, so I used to solve the problem with Java, and I'm preparing for the school time, college time. So I know very much about the Java. So my programming language is Java. Then framework. Okay, so now if you are selecting the any programming language, it's have its own backend development framework. Let's see, in our case, program web frameworks. Let's see, in my Java we have the Spring Boot framework. So if you are learning Java, then you should learn the Spring Boot, because nowadays our system is based on the Spring Boot, but our main concept, core concept is Java programming language concept only. But now the interviewer may ask you the spring boot question, because in current companies they need a developer who knows the everything. So that's the major that's the thing you should learn the all of things. Okay, so next thing is the design pattern. So you, if you are new in this, you have to discuss design pattern with your chat gpt, because chat gpt gives a lot help in regarding, because design pattern is something you should make the standard of your code. And you are, let's say if you are getting the repeatedly errors, and we are getting something repeatedly problems, so solving that problem we have the standard method. So that's too much helpful for our development and design the architecture of the product. So it's very helpful. Then lld and hld. So if you do lld, then you should you may get the hld as well. So you should learn the lld. Then system design, then little bit of the devops. So you don't need to be learn devops in depth. You have to little bit, let's see the what does mean by code pipeline, then lambda function, then Fargate, AWS Fargate, how does it work? Then SQS, what does mean by SQS? And messaging queue, how to connect with each other. And then let's see, like small thing you should know. Then how we can create the server, how we can optimize the server, and how does server cost a lot. You should know that thing. Okay, so because if your code is something costing the server cost, so you have to optimize that code as well. Lot of things we have to do like this. Let's see, you if you are using the redshift columnary data store process, so you have to just think a lot, because it's taking it take the cost, so you can think like that. Okay, so ai, if you are little bit familiar with AI, it will going to be very helpful, because normally what happen in current uh, interview, they might ask you the AI related, just for the check the people which candidate is good. Let's see, if if in your competition you have three student, let's A, B, and C, and you know you don't know the AI, but third person know the AI, and other thing you all guys knows. So what happened, they select this person, because current scenario is AI based. So you should know little bit what does mean by model, how does it create, how does formula create, and all of these things, basically how it works, basic things. So you don't need to go in depth. If you are preparing for the SDA role, then you just know little bit. That's the thing. And yeah, rather than that, so most important thing, you should know the scaling, how you scale your how you scale your microservice. Then why you wanted to be use the micro, and if you are monolithic, then why? So you should know this answer. Then Kafka, you have to know. Then lambda function, you have to know. Then you have to know the job scheduling, how we going to be use the job scheduling. You should know these things, because this question is something related to the daily use. When your developer does the things, they has to know these things. Okay, next thing, if you are learn if suppose you have done with your DSA part. Okay, and one more thing, how much DSA problem, if you are preparing for the top MNC, how much DSA you have to solve every day. Let's see, in my case, I used to solve 10 DSA problem, around 8 to 10 DSA every day. Suppose sometime may get like 5, because sometime I got stuck in anywhere, so it takes time. So I plan my time very well. Let's say I give around 5 hours in a day for the preparation only, along with my job as well. So if you are student, then I think you will give the, let's 11 to 12 hours per day. It's enough per day. Okay. Then you should know the SQL, because SQL is very important for in our case. So yeah, that's the thing. And you also know the latest thing is what happening in market. Let's see, latest what happening in market now. uh, Latest thing is what happening in market. Let's see if you are know about the thing. So we know the open search as well. Then something is happening in new market, so you should know that thing, what feature is come, new technology come. Because you are if interviewer ask you the some questions, give me the XYZ architecture, give develop the Uber product, Ola Uber. So if you know the latest thing come, and if you propose the solution in latest pattern, so it internally will go the very happy, and it will like it's impress. Okay. Now talking about the communication. So if you are DSA, if you are done with your DSA, then then you should know the how to explain that your knowledge to the interviewer. It's very important, and it's crucial part of our interview process, and everything basically. It's not just think you are writing the code. It's not the our screening test in online or offline, because it's something interviewer asks you the questions, and if you are uh, transferring your thoughts very properly, then interviewer understand that thing. So it's important. It's not just like you are just telling my integer is I, and then I'm looping and then getting the answer. Not like that. You should iterate the everything. Let's consider the problems and statement, then take example, then explain that things. Ask question to the interviewer. Let's see, if you know the DSA, then you have to know the constraint as well. If you are solving DSA problem, so you should know the constraint. Then ask the interviewer constraint. Let's see, if problem is related to the string, then ask the questions to the interviewer. Is this string contain the uppercase, lowercase? Is this contain the symbols as well? So like that, because if interviewer says ki, let's say it's contain small case only, you have to care about the small case. Then you thought that integer frequency with 26 caret, 26 character, because we have the 26 character in small letter only. So your approach and your problem solving skill will link with that problem basically. So that's very important. Ask clarification. If you are not getting the problem, ask interviewer, because interviewer for that only you they will give the answer for the particular thing. A lot of interviewer give the help for that. Even lot of interviewers give the hint as well, and if you are stuck with somewhere, they may also help you. So explain that as well. Then you are talking about the speaking skill and English skills. It's not much required. Let's see, it's if you are like uh, medium level of speaking English, well and good, but you should learn English as well, because when you are reach the your top positions and top MNCs, that case you should know the English, because ऐसा ना हो जाए कि you are the team lead and you don't know the English, then your team will be like, what is doing the team lead and manager. So you should know the, and your communication skill will be the professional, because if you are talking with your HR, it should be professional. When you are not professional, then HR may reject you, because if you are not, if you are giving them and in like loosely manner answers, so then HR may think he is not interested and he is not energetic, and like it's not fit with for our organization. So that's why it should professional. Then let's talking about the communicate applying. So now if you are done with this part, if you are done with 50% of this part, let's see, if you are done with 50% of this part, 50% of this part, then just I'm not telling, just go and start for the your dream company. Just undream company. Dream company. Why undream company? Because if you are applying the dream company, you may reject, and reject, if you reject from that company, you have to wait for next 6 months. The lot of companies, what they do is they actually, mm, they have the rule, if you are interviewed with them for 6 months, you won't be able to give the interview. That's the thing. If you are dreaming and if you are targeting for particular company, then you should prepare almost 80%, 80%, and then you have to apply. Because if you ऐसा ना हो जाए कि let's say you apply and you get the response and you are not prepared, then bullshit. Then you will going to definitely detect thought in top MNC. Top MNCs, like they ask the tough questions and they know the how to bifurcate the talented student and untalented student. So that's the things you have to prepare 80%. You are, then you go and apply for the your dream company. If you are done with the 80%, then apply for your dream company. Okay. And how you will going to be apply, how you will going to be apply, and which platform you are going to, just go and apply career portal like top MNCs actually, what we can say actually, uh, also look the career folder. So you can apply LinkedIn, then referral. You ask, you have like, let's make first of all, like make the friend. Let's say if you wanted to be go in company, dream company, then make first of all make the friend in that company. Ask them the what actually happen in that company, how they how uh, doing the things. Because, and we have the LinkedIn, and if you will definitely get the someone can help you. So connect over there, ask them what actually they are doing, what technology they are using, and uh, what they are developing. So prepare accordingly, and then ask them to referral. Because if you are connected, if you are asking them ki how is going and what is going over there, then he might think ki this person is very enthusiastic and he wanted to be rich in our company, and he knows the things. Because no one can give the referral as you just comment, you just ask them ki give me the referral, I do have this knowledge and blah blah blah. No one. Because referral is also the very important for the employees. They just not give anyone. They have to think if it is how much capable this person, then and then only people give the referral. No one wanted to waste the is referral. So referral is very important. And then after you complete the 80% of your uh, you think you are 80% prepared, then you go with the applying every day. Okay, you go apply every day. Let's 10 to 20 job on career portal. And if 10 to 20 job every day, apply repeatedly. If you are not getting the response, then apply repeatedly. So in my case, I get let's see, if I apply for the 50 company, I got 2 to 3 company response. Then I we discussed the budget and all of these things. Later on, let's see, 1 to 2 company may proceed my what we can say, proceed my interview, schedule my interview, because we discuss the things, budget and all of these things, and my experience as well. Some may ask me, we don't need the person who know the other technology. People are specific nowadays. They want just skilled person, xyz in domain only. So now, if you know about me little bit, so I'm also the applying, I'm also the preparing for top MNC. So now I got one, what we can say, interview call, and tomorrow I do have call. I'm going to be explain you the everything tomorrow after the after the interview. So it's AMD, start with the AMD. I'm not going to be reveal that company name, but it's top company, product based company basically. Yeah, so you can figure it out from this word. And then they require the 5 to 8. It's the SDE role basically. They are not specific about this experience. They are just, they want SDE. And now I don't want actually SDE. And my dream, it's not my dream company. Now, as I said, I'm a 50%. So I'm applying for this, because if I got reject over here and if I get selected, I will not going to be join, because it's not my dream company and wanted to be uh, uh, a dream company only. So they talk me about they are not required the Python, they are required the Java, Spring, and microservice architecture. As I discussed, they want these things, and they are more specific for this part. And they also want SQL and Sparks as well. And they also want the DSA. These things they also need. Okay. And then this is the common thing you are doing. And then this is just for the sake of us, and because you know everything this thing. And we I do have the experience in AWS, because I used to use the AWS every day. Let's see, I'm the software engineer, so I have to know the AWS. I'm not a Azure followers. I haven't used till now Azure, so but AWS is my favorite, so I used to use. Then talking about the CI/CD pipeline, I use my personal project CI/CD. Even day off, I do know, because I have set up the lot of applications and lot of project. It's working on large scale and small scale as well. So yeah, this is about the things. And let's talk about your preparation and revision in depth. So this part we will going to be discuss DSA part and SQL part. Okay, let's suppose you are solving problem on the queue basically. So you have to solve you have to solve five. If you are solving five problem every day, you have to solve two problem hard. hard problem, and then three problem, medium to easy. Why easy? Why is this so? Let's see. No, and it's no hard problem is not for the let's see. Lot of seed provide you hard problem. Not if you are preparing, you have to tick mark your problem is problem hard or medium level. So if you are preparing for your DSA, then if you are solving all of them, you should know that it's confused for me and it's feeling me hard for me. So that time, that problem you should work, because solving the easy problem every day not going to be help you, because not top MNCs ask you the easy questions. They ask confusing question. So you should prepare for this, and it's the formula solving the problem. Next next talking about the SQL. Now SQL, you know, this is important. How to optimize SQL. Left join, right join, you should know. And do the practice. You have the lot of platform to do practice. Left join, right join, inner join, join, full join, full join. What they mean and how they differ between the others. So you should know these things. Then now CTE, then window function, we have the window function, so you should know window function. Then rank in modern Java, SQL, you know the rank as well. Then aggregators. Okay. Then lot of things, so primary key, foreign key, everything you should know. Talking about the major thing, they a lot of interviewer ask the optimization, because lot of company facing problem in optimization only. Okay, so you should know the how we will going to be use there are almost 15 rule to optimize the thing, so you should know that. So I will explain you whenever I have got the chance of that. So yeah, that's the thing. I think we discussed the everything. Talking about the framework, I haven't talked a lot of on framework, so I will talk the about the framework front. You should know the front end of framework as well. If you are targeting, if you are targeting for the startup, then they ask you the front end, back end framework. Popular, let's see the Node.js, then Spring Boot, then Fast API, and it is a lot of there. And starting up, talking about you should front end, so you should must know the React, then Vue, then Spring Boot, Bootstrap. You should know this, because next, if you are familiar with Next.js, well and good. Like this, you should know. And if you are enough with the, if you are good with the React, then it's okay, because lot of no one asks more about the front end. Just they need the front end. If you are full stack, then they has to know the React, and other thing is based on React only. So yeah, this is the things about the frameworks. What else? I think I don't think we are good enough for the today. We have discussed everything how you are going to be apply. And one more last thing, don't demotivate yourself. If you are not getting the response, don't worry. No one can get. If you are the Google employee, if you are the Microsoft employee, if you are anything, eh, you will not get the response as you want. Definitely don't demotivate and don't demotivate. Just prepared, learn things, upgrade your skills, and you are if you are getting the chance, you should select in that particular thing, because if you are not prepared and if you lose over there, then you are let's see, your 50% journey is over, because you are dreaming for XYZ company, so you should prepare. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I think I have explained everything. If you are following this strategy, you will get the best out of best job. So yeah, this was my journey video, and I am also preparing like this. And this is the journey video. This is not just something I'm teaching you and I'm learning. I'm also improving my communication skill and preparation skill. I'm motivating myself as well. So yeah, that's the journey video. And if you are facing some audio problem, so this is how it is, because I don't going to be idiot and getting the setup of my things, not at all, because I used to prepare my DSA and other stuff. So that's it for today. If you are feeling this video going to be helpful for you, just like, subscribe, and share with your friend, and do comment. Thank you. Bye bye.